I don't want to interrupt, but I don't react. I just provide commentary.
Okay.
Okay.
No reactions.
No reactions.
No reactions from Chris
No
Park.
flat face here. Yeah.
Hello, Profit Diggers. We're going to try something out a little different tonight. We're going to react to video as we watch it and see how that goes. We've pulled up a video. We've never seen this video.
And I don't want to interrupt, but I don't react. I just provide commentary.
Okay.
Okay.
No reactions.
No reactions.
No reactions from Chris Park.
Flat face here. Yeah.
Poker face work over here.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, so we're gonna give this a go. It's the first time for us, so we'll see how it works
fun.
out.
I like this.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's try it.
Brad the Builder.
Brad the Builder, not Bob, but Brad. Okay.
Welcome back to the job site. Today I'm at Andrew Flair's house.
Woo!
Woo! Andrew. Rick Flair.
Andrew Richard Flair. Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, myself.
Andrew Flair.
Anytime you hear Flair.
Flair, yeah.
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
I don't know
That's
what
where
that
all
is.
like to go.
I know.
I'm with you.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, let's get back.
I also grew up on Memphis wrestling,
Okay.
so.
What is that? What is Memphis wrestling?
You didn't watch Memphis wrestling?
I've never seen it. Yeah.
Oh, on
Are
Saturday.
you sure it was a real thing? Someone didn't take your money and just con you?
That was on TV. On Saturdays.
Okay.
Channel 17,
Don't
right?
you remember wrestling out of Memphis?
Jerry
Jerry
Lawler.
Lee Lawler.
Jerry Lawler, yeah.
Everybody? Yes.
Oh, you guys are just old.
Older.
Told Joe Yamamoto.
Oh man, that was good stuff. Loved it. Yeah.
All right, let's
All
see
right,
what
all right. My apologies.
Brad the Builder has to say.
Top 5 framing mistakes. Let's go.
Things that happen very quickly.
I bet he bought Bob out.
Opportunity and maybe potential. As you remember, last
What are we bracing here exactly?
decided to move
A lot of walls.
from the garage closer to the house. So with that, we have a situation where I've been talking to the engineers. We have a 4,500 pound steel beam that has to be 6 foot.
Is it common to have an engineer to build a house? Wonder how big this house is going to be.
Well, what about this? What did he say? A 45-foot iron beam? Is this
Yeah.
going to be like the?
Well, he said 40. I can't remember what the footage was, but he said 4,500 pound.
Oh, 400 pound.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not.
That's probably
such
not too
a big
much.
beam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
On my house,
Two-
I just had it.
2.5, almost 2.5 ton.
Well, no, I'm saying in terms of an I-beam. It doesn't take a lot of I-beam.
This is probably gonna be like a laminate beam, like gonna be a big wood beam, I bet you.
When you say it like that, it does sound pretty heavy.
That makes
Yeah.
much more sense, actually. Yeah.
2.5 tons.
Yeah.
Almost 2.5 ton.
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. My old house had a beam that went full length of the house.
They probably chopped down a redwood for this.
Yeah.
Let's check it
Probably.
out.
Not very environmentally conscious. All right.
Longer, we're making sure all that ends can be supported correctly. That has been a topic of conversation with the framers today, but also you can see we've got a lot of all the interior and exterior walls on the main floor of our frame, but we're still waiting for the roof trusses, and those should be coming later.
So that's why they got everything braced up. They don't have the
You don't
roof
have
truss.
any top of it
nothing.
together.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
okay.
because
Okay, yeah,
that looks
yeah,
like
that
quite a
makes
spider
sense.
web of bracing there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just kind of random bracing though, I don't know. It's,
It does look a bit random.
yeah.
Yeah.
This week, but after building homes for over 35 years, I have some tips I want to share with you at framing that people sometimes make mistakes or don't take advantage of this opportunity. So I'm going to talk about wall insulation.
So you think he's gonna make some mistakes on this house and showcase it on the video, or
Probably not.
you hope not?
I doubt it.
Somebody's
I
paying
doubt
a lot of money for this house.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Yeah, I think Brad has it under control.
Yeah.
He's wearing a Rolex.
Yeah. Brad's got it going on.
I don't know that that's a Rolex, but it's a very nice watch to be wearing on the job site.
Yeah. But I tell you, he's more of a custom home builder than a spec home builder.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Spec home builder wear Timex.
Time it. Casio.
Yeah.
It's functional.
Let me over here.
I like the music. It's intense.
This is a good example even though we're in a garage, Andrew's still gonna insulate his garage, so I have to be conscious of that as well. So in this corner, these are corners, if we did not leave this,
Jeff Spencer, were you aware that this was a
not
corner?
afraid that was a corner.
I was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. All right, we have a corner here. I'm curious to know what he has to say about
That may be where he's gonna send his kids to put their nose on him. Misbehave.
this. This gap is just wide enough for a nose.
It kind of is. It kind of is. Yeah.
my hand, if I could not get it back in there, that means the framers have boxed in this corner and there's no way for insulation to get in. The cold air gets in there and it's gonna be a cold spot. And that even happens on inside of people's houses. So if you can't stick your finger in around these corners, you have now lost the opportunity for insulation. So even though it looks small, we can get a spray gun and put foam in there.
Yeah.
And take care of that. So that's a good tip to remember, check on your house, because you can never go back and do it again. Okay, here's another.
Yeah.
I could totally tear my house down and do it again. Does it make sense? Probably not.
No.
It's not impossible.
And we've been poking a little fun at Brad here, but I think that
No,
was
I
a
know.
real good recommendation that could
Absolutely,
save you a lot.
I'm not poking fun at Brad. I'm just having fun.
You're not reacting at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I
typically,
would.
you would think those corners would have been built out, with, they got 2x6 walls. They should have put the 2x6s in there to make it a solid corner. Then, which you wouldn't have any need for insulation.
True.
Yeah.
Another example that looks like we have a box in a corner, because this is the interior wall where the garage divides the house, but this is an exterior wall. That's what a boxed in corner looks like. But if I reach around, I can actually touch this board from inside. So we have not boxed in, but this is what it would look like if you came to a corner of the house. Also notice, these are 2x6 walls. When I frame a home, we always use a 2x6 exterior wall. This also is considered like an exterior wall because it's part of the garage. The 2x6 does two things. It's structurally sound, and codes are getting more and more strict on energy. So I have to stuff a whole bunch of insulation in this wall to get the R value up. So you get the best of both worlds. So we can get a higher R value in a 2x6 wall versus a 2x4. And that's another thing that you can never go back and change again when you build your house.
Another thing, the 2x6 wall, you can have your studs on 2-foot centers, where a 2x4 wall, you gotta be on 16-inch centers. So if you're buying, fiberglass insulation, it's a little more expensive because instead of buying the 16-inch wide stuff, you gotta buy the 24-inch wide stuff.
Yeah.
And plus it's like an extra 2 inches thicker.
Yeah.
So it,
But you think maybe, this looked like it was potentially at high elevation. I don't know that for sure, but just in the open
I'd say
scenes.
high end.
High end elevation, yeah.
But, I mean,
does
I
that
don't-
dictate the kind of insulation that you might want to use?
but by spreading it out, he's talking about it's more structurally sound. I'm no engineer, but when you space it out, the extra
8 inches.
8 inches, is it really more structurally sound? I don't know, but
Yeah.
but
I'm
to
not
me,
afraid.
if I'm gonna make it more structurally sound, I want to use a 2x6s and keep it on 16-inch centers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it right the first time, you'll get the benefits through lower energy costs on your home, the life of your home. So I have a couple more good tips inside I want to show you as well. Okay, inside here, I want to show you a great tip. When you build a home that has 9-foot ceilings, these happen to be 10-foot ceilings. Don't pick up on it now, but when you move into your home and you see doors that are standard, a 6'8" tall, let me show you what that looks like. A 6'8" door would be, there we go, 6'8". That's a standard height door. Look at how much more we have to go. This is an 8-foot tall door. And the tip is, when you frame them, an easy number to tell your framer is you measure them up to 99 inches off the floor. If you're a hockey player, we remember it by Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player. His number was 99, so that's a good way to remember it. So an 8-foot tall door probably costs $100 more, maybe $150, depends on if they're solid core or hollow core. But when you come into a home that's this high-end caliber, you want to make your home feel high-end, doesn't have to spend a lot of money, just by taking your doors up to 8.
Yeah, I know. I like
Didn't
them.
Wayne Gretzky date Madonna?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, do you know?
I don't follow
thought that.
Wayne Gretzky.
I missed it when I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I was gonna say, I like the look and feel of a taller door. It definitely adds, I don't know, a nice flair to the house.
Yeah, Andrew Flair, yeah, got nice flair, yeah.
An Andrew flair to the
Yeah,
house.
exactly.
6 foot tall, just makes these things look so fantastic. And I have never done a house with main floor doors at 6'8", and that's a thing that people look for, and they always comment on, that they pick up on that right away. Another thing that we've done is when you build a big home, or any size home, even though you have 2x6 walls on the outside, you don't have to do those on the inside. They go 2x4, but if you look here, I have made this jamb, this is called a cased opening. We're now transitioning from the mudroom area into the kitchen, and you don't want to feel like your house has 2x4 little skinny walls. So we'll make these 2x6, sometimes we'll go 2x8, but to do.
So why would you bundle multiple boards together rather than just using
That's just
like
for the spacing.
Well, that right there, you know,
you could use a post, right, for that, or would you not want to do that?
but, you know, like when you come to a door or you come to a corner, then, you know, you gotta build that corner. You gotta stack multiple boards together to actually build a corner. You know, like where your top plate is, see where his joists are sitting, his floor joists are sitting on top, that's your top plate. Top plate's actually 2 runs of boards. You've got one that goes in the corner here, one that comes in the corner here, and then your next plate overlaps. It comes in the opposite way. It ties those corners together to where you don't have any shift in them. So anytime you have a door, you need more stability, especially like an exterior door.
Yeah.
So you're going to have multiple boards, you know, that's put together to build that door or to build that corner, and then you got a header that goes over the top of that door to support the load above. So your header has to sit on those 2x6s or 2x4s, whatever you're using, to support that load. So 2 or 3 2x6s on each side of that door with your header is going to support the load a lot more than like just a single.
Yeah, okay. Learning something.
Yeah, we're able to hide it because of we're encroaching into this room. So we have 2x6 wall here, and on the other wall where I'm at with the kitchen, that's 2x4.
All right, pause a second.
So this will get.
You see right here, so this is your wall right here. So you got a picture of your sheetrock. So run your cursor over there so you can see what I'm talking about. But like right here, you got a corner. So your sheetrock's gonna take off here and go this direction, or whatever, you know, sheeting you're gonna use on your wall. Then this is a door, so you're gonna have one little area right here. Your trim's gonna take up most of that, so you're probably not gonna see any sheetrock there. But, you know, you got a picture of your corner coming together, and then whatever you're using on the outside of your wall to actually, you know, cover it. So that's where your corner is built at. So you gotta make sure you got 2 boards there in your framing come together to where your drywall, paneling, whatever kind of sheeting you're gonna use can fasten to that, because if not, you just got a floppy corner.
Yeah.
A cased opening, we leave the headers up high, and so it has a nice transition through the home. And if you follow me over here, another insulation tip for when you're going to spray foam.
Look, there's space back here.
It has a header up.
That's a pretty vista.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like wine country.
Yeah.
Above it, but when they build the headers, notice how that's recessed. So by recessing that header, push
At all. Not sure why I said that, but you know.
This is wine country, boy.
It is late in the day. I know what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
We've had a busy day today.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can fill this entire cavity full of a spray foam, and every inch is an R7, and I believe, I'm trying to figure out here, we got a little, almost 2 inches there. So I can get an R14 in there, where before it would have just been wood. Oh, I do have one more tip I want to show you. The flooring. We use an Advantech flooring on all of our subfloors. And that may not mean much to you, but this is a thing where, as you can see, we are building with no roof. It's been snowing on this, it's been raining on it, and a Advantech floor is far superior than an OSB
Right.
would.
You
It
put a
can
bad tack
handle.
floor in your house.
So
when you
when
did that.
That's what I
Actually, we
put
did
in
just
there.
replace our subfloor by most Advantech.
I was
That's
gonna
what I
say,
meant.
I would too.
But what he's talking about, I mean, they could literally sit there, that floor could sit there, you know, for several
rain
weeks or
on,
months
yeah,
and get rained on and survive the elements. Where OSB, after a few rain showers or snow setting on for a little while, it's gonna start to separate and it's gonna like buck up and swell.
And then we put your
Yeah.
flooring down, you're gonna have
Yeah.
bumps in it.
House gets closed in and the
What?
wood starts drying out, you don't want your floor to delaminate and create problems because you gotta put a nice wood floor over it or an LVT floor. And if there's any problems with your subfloor, it's gonna show through on your final flooring. So this is,
You guys like Dan, geniuses. Well, I
The
don't know
only
about
reason I know is because I've been dealing with this
No, I
for the
understand.
past
I understand.
year, and it's true. You notice every little imperfection, and
Yeah.
you know, we use laminate flooring in our house, and those little laminate joints, if it's very
It'll
flat,
really-
they're
it'll really
very
show it.
strong. Man, if
Absolutely.
they buck up at all,
Yeah.
and that little plastic piece breaks off, and you have to
Yeah.
replace one section of the laminate flooring, you can't do that.
Can't
You
do
got to take up the whole friggin'
Yeah.
section, and it's expensive, and I don't know. I don't really like doing flooring,
Yeah.
so I don't want to do that again.
well, I don't know about you guys, but thank you, Brad the Builder. You know, I was
You
just
want to finish the
poking-
video?
Well, yeah. and
Well, he's covered everything.
The way-
but we certainly can.
Here, let's wrap it up. We got 20 seconds left.
All right.
but you get, what you pay for is what you get. You get a good product for a little bit more money, so I would recommend this highly, so.
They can put it on there, flat out best.
Flat out best.
Thanks for joining me on the job.
Clever.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad the Builder.
Brad the Builder.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, man, thank
Thank
you.
you, Jeff.
Thank you,
I
Fred.
can't wait to do this again. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are some good
And
tips.
thank you. Check us out at ProfitDig.com. And we hope to see you soon.